guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you all? Today we are going to do this look using this palette from Makeup, no, not Makeup Revolution. This is from XX Revolution, which is like a sister company to Makeup Revolution. And let me tell you all the juicy details about this palette. Okay, so I got this from Myntra because I forgot to mention that part. I got this from Myntra, but you can get this from everywhere where XX Revolution is available. Myntra, Amazon, Nykaa, Purple, everywhere, right? And yeah, I mean, I will put all the links in the description box if you want to check them out, right? And without any further ado, let's get into the video. Let's go. Okay guys, so this is how the palette looks. The packaging, first of all, this is the packaging, and this packaging is giving, okay? And if you will see the insides, you will scream, because this is how this looks. This is pure velvet. Like, listen, this is heavy, this is velvet, it is bulky, it is thick, it is giving, okay? So this palette costs 3,500 rupees and it's full glory, and you see this and you know why. Okay, and these are the insides of this palette. Okay, now this is very dark, very grungy, not something usually I go for, Hannah, but this palette actually reminds me of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Novio palette. You know, this palette launched I think a few months back, and this is literally that palette plus extra shades. And I think if you are going to buy that palette, it costs around 5,500 rupees, while this palette is 3,500, and I got it for 800 rupees, by the way. Okay, it was literally like, actually I don't know, like itni to math bhi nahi kar sakti kitna off tha, because it's a lot. 50 ka bhi 50 tha. So right off the bat, you will see this thing that this palette has like only 3 or 4 matte shades. So number one matte shade is this. Then we have one matte shade. This is a matte shade, but I don't know why it looks like a shimmer. Then there is this matte shade and there is this matte shade. So matte ki quantity बहुत कम है, but shimmers बहुत सारे हैं. There is this very viney grapey shimmer. There is this very bluey shimmer. I'm gravitating towards blue, and I want smoky today, you know, I don't know. This palette is giving me grunge, and smoky is the mood of the day. So let us start off. So I will start off with this color, okay, and let's just put it on the crease. And I'll be taking a fluffier brush, bigger fluffier brush, and we'll be going into this matte brown shade to blend this. And we'll go back into the same shade, we'll darken it up a little bit. Little bit of back and forth. Let's go into the black. I'm taking a little bit in the crease, so you know I can diffuse it over here. Cute. It's giving me gunmetal, and since we are talking about gunmetal, let's take this shade. So इसको मैं सिर्फ half crease पे ही लूँगी. Okay, I'm going to take the shade very next to this, and let's apply it. And as I always like to do, I take it idhar se idhar tak, you know, for it to look diffused into my eye. You know, just flatters my eye shape, so that is something I like doing. Now let's get into the lower lash line area. And okay, so I have this eyeshadow stick from K by Katrina. I have to sharpen this up. Okay, why did that happen to me? Oh. I'll do this. I have a very clean sharpener with me, and we'll sharpen it up. Okay, so you don't need this eyeshadow stick exactly. It's just a very dark shade of blue. This one I think is in the midnight something shade. So I'm going to apply this in the lower lash line. So this is blue colored, okay, very dark blue color actually. This is this, and now I'm going to take this shade, this blue color, and mera brush kahan chala gaya? And we'll smoke out the lower lash line. That is my plan. Even this blue shade But I'm taking it over here as well. This blue shade is a little crusty and it keeps on crumbling down on my face. Now the formulation of this blue shade is way different than all other eyeshadows. It is well mentioned in the back as well कि ये वाला shade like इसकी formulation अलग है, and I think that is the reason why this is crumbling a lot. नीचे से buff कर रही हूँ बस. I'm not using any other shade, any other thing at all. Just taking a brush I took पहले. I'm just buffing it. Ooh. Right, now let's do the inner corner as well because that will bring everything together. Abhi first of all I'll take the same grey shade and let's just apply pehle to usi ko hi. Because otherwise it will be way too much. Oh yeah, this is doing it. Now let's apply an eyeliner. A coat of mascara to seal the deal, and I'm not sure, like, do I want lashes today? Because it's a smoky look and I usually tend to avoid lashes with such looks. Yes guys, this is the final look and you know what, I'm really digging it, I'm really liking it, and this looks bomb AF. And yeah, I mean, coming back to this palette, now definitely this blue is where I am a little unhappy. I mean, this should have looked really blue, but it looks very black. You can barely tell this is blue in my lower lash line because this blue is really dark. Like, see, it's almost black. It doesn't even look blue, and yeah. So yeah, that didn't work out as I thought. Yep. Also, I want to swatch this purpley shade. I mean, if these two look very similar, no, this definitely looks different. This looks very viney burgundy, which I'm living for, but then at the end of the day, it all depends on how it appears on your face, like how it looks when you apply it on the eyes, right? So yeah. Also, when it comes to palettes like these, I think you can't have a hell lot of makeup looks, because I definitely feel this shade is so much similar to this shade. Like, this shade has a little bit of bluishness to it, while this is like typical grayish shimmer. This is like grey shimmer with a little bit of blue hint to it. So at the end of the day, I don't think you can have hell lot of looks from it, because this shimmer over here, this looks very similar to this one. So this is bronze, coppery. So yeah, I mean, if you know what I mean, like, you can't have बहुत सारे different looks from this palette. That is one downside of the palette that I'm definitely seeing. So 3500 is just definitely not worth it, but 700 or 800 के हिसाब से I don't mind it. I mean, this quality is good, and for somebody who really loves neutral tones, I mean, I'm a colorful person and this is not something I cater towards, but if you're somebody who loves neutral tones, this is definitely that palette that has a pop of color to it but is neutral at its best. So I really recommend this one. I really like it. It's a good buy. It's a good purchase. And yep. So yeah. Okay, this palette, the link of this will be given in the description box if you want to check it out. I got this one from Myntra. Okay. And yeah, that's it, guys. Please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll meet you in the next video. Bye bye.